McDonald with the shot. Great save by Selva. And now tough clear. Riley.
They got transition.
And you know Riley likes to take it to the cage. He does. Sandgren fights it off. And now we get the flag, and Hofstra's going to go on the man up.
This penalty was actually while Princeton was riding, so Hofstra not only were they able to generate transition, but although they weren't able to cash that in, they'll still have a man-up opportunity.
It was kind of a freebie. You know, Riley knew that he could go hard to the cage. Sandgren, 13 saves, one away from his career high.
Watch out for Malave.
Shot, goal. Check it out. Number 21, Corey Hendrickson.
Smart decision-making by Linares on the top middle of the 3-3. The defense pays extra attention to Malave. You can see Bear Goldstein respecting Malave. So what does Linares do? Go right back to Hendrickson, and he absolutely unleashes one from the outside. Watch him step in this, folks, and just nail the opposite corner. Wow, Hendrickson feeling it.
Just punishing the corner.
Here we go, Clark. Here we go, Clark.
And Curry and Malave getting into it a little bit here on the near face-off, Wayne. And Bonafide wins it on a violation. And Ambler will settle it. That goal by Hofstra. They were scoreless for 12 minutes and 30 seconds.
Playing out of stick.
And things are getting a little testy. Procedural violation. And here we go, Malave.
Here you'll see Riker to run down this play.
Oh, great inside feed, not handled. And now we got a penalty. And Malave, the victim, I believe, of a late hit up top. Both teams getting a little bit physical.
Here you'll see the replay, an opportunity for Hofstra to take another step. You'll see the hit, though.
Illegal body check.
Briar Davis, number 9, missed it. He had 3 goals in the first game against Marquette.
The door was so close to being shut, and now Hofstra has opened it up a little bit, and let's see if they can open it up a little bit more here.
And there's drops it, plenty of time left to run a play. No panic. Hendrickson. Here's Malave. Malave, home shot, goal! Mike Malave, the senior. Hofstra now 3 of 4 on the man up.
Absolutely. Linares is basically just a point guard up top, going back and forth between Hendrickson and Malave, and they continue to step up into these open shooting lanes and shoot around the Princeton defenseman. But Linares is doing a fantastic job staring down those skip lanes, making the defense respect him, and letting his outside shooters just go to work. And what a day they're having. Malave, his 3rd of the game. Princeton struggled with this last year, Booker. These 1-goal games, they do not want to give Hofstra an opportunity to come back and make them feel that pressure. And here they come. They got transition again.
Shot, goal, check it out. Hofstra's coming. Chris Clark, the face-off guy. The bench reacts positively. 12 minutes left.
The game has turned. The game has turned. Here comes Hofstra. We've talked about it. It was only a matter of time. This is what they're capable of, these spurts. You'll see Clark, the gritty play at face-off. He runs right through Bonafide and is able to get the shot by Sandgren. So hard for goalies to pick up on a Fogo shot. The Fogos barely know where it's going. So how are you supposed to save it?
We know that all too well. Hofstra, 3 goals in 1 minute and 8 seconds. That's one way to close the gap.
Well, if you're wondering why I'm critical of McDonald making certain plays, that's why. You cannot give a team as talented as Hofstra any opportunity.
Oh, no. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events. And the snow stops the ball. Mike McDonald, right place, right time.
Well, right on cue, the broadcaster Jinx trying to be critical of him, and he comes up with a big loose ball. But you've got to take care of the ball in these situations, and Hofstra is just careless here. Let's see if it crushes their momentum, but just a loose ball right in front of the cage. Selva tries as he can, but McDonald does a fantastic job of anticipating that play, screaming in from the off of your screen to pick it up and cash in.
And the snow had a direct reflect because the ball easily would have made it to Selva. But it got gobbled up in the 4 inches. Here's Clark making amends. He's going straight down it. Shot goes wide. And there's a flag. I thought it was a late hit, too. The referee and the trail official caught it. Hofstra's going to go on the man up. 1 minute foul against Princeton. Just a big hit.
White number 34, unnecessary roughness, 1 minute personal foul.
They've got Goldstein. As Clark comes down here, the shot is off, and then Goldstein, hard to pull up in this weather.
Yeah.
Now, on this man up, look for Princeton to make an adjustment and slide their defenseman upfield right there, as you saw. They need to continue that to take away Hendrickson and Malave.
There's Malave, Linares, Hendrickson. These guys, they get in the right spots. Shot whistles wide.
But that was a much better rotation by Posnewski, getting up into Malave's face earlier. And this should free, if they continue to do this should free up skip lanes for Linares.
Malave shot, goal. And he is just bringing it from that spot today. Carbon copy of his last goal. Ryan, you talked about him pressing up. They didn't keep pressing up.
Yeah, Posnewski is just late to rotate here. You've got to learn your lesson. You've got to get up to Malave. This is the 4th of the day for him, and most of them have been a carbon cop of each other in the high right wing, just stepping into that lane and letting it fly. Sanchgren, you see him drop his hands there. It looked like he was guessing a little bit, but that's what happens when a guy's just burying shot after shot from the same spot.
And Clark got held a little bit there.
Kudos to Clark. He really seems to be the catalyst for this run, making some nice gritty plays in the face-off X.
Steve Romano scooping that one up. He's a real character type guy for that Hofstra team. Plays short stick, D midi, and he's just proud of it.
That was a huge answer by Malave, by the way. They are right back in this thing. Oh, there he is.
He is just posting up over there. It's like he's from Fletchville.
We're going to go back to what the same set as earlier. Watch Linares roll off.
Malave feeling it, but not forcing it. You got to like that.
But I like when they dodge down and then hit Linares after he rolls off the crease.
Linares pops out. Malave sneaking backside.
Good lift there by Goldstein.
Ooh, Linares selling out, draws the foul. Ball down, but we're going to play on as an automatic possession keeper. And there's another foul. And this is the opposite of what Hofstra did against Marquette. They were the team getting all the penalties. Now they're drawing. a lot of fouls.
Linares took an absolute shot as he went beelining for the crease there, trying to take it upon himself to make something happen.
White number 40, white number 40, into the head. 4-6, into the head. 2 minutes, non-releasable penalty. White number 4, unnecessary roughness. Hold on, now let me.
Two fouls with 9:33 to go here in the fourth.
And Bervin's a 2-minute non-releasable. That's a 2-minute penalty, so Princeton's going to be down 2 men for a minute. Bervin's going to stay in regardless of what happens for 2 minutes. Huge opportunity for Hofstra here. The window has now been opened. This isn't a bad time for Coach Bates to maybe call timeout, get his troops a little organized. The flip side is, do you want to save that timeout in case the game gets even closer than, down the stretch? Linares is staying in the game.
Oof. That speaks to his toughness. Hofstra 4 of 5 on their man-ups. Malave carries up top. Kavanaugh shares it back with him. And Linares looking for that skip pass. You could almost feel it. Malave. Kavanaugh inside pass, no dice. And we get a crease violation against Hofstra. But they can't sulk right now. They got to ride and get the ball back.
Posnewski slid upfield when Malave had it, eliminating that shooting opportunity. That extra pass or two then caused that turnover.
11 turnovers on the day for Hofstra. What a great play by Zach Currier. It'll never show up on the score sheet, but by golly, that's a huge play.
Has he been the best player in the field today?
He certainly has done all the things that you don't coach, and he didn't show up on the score sheet a whole lot. Mike McDonald's outpointed him,
but
he's valuable.
The best player today.
Yeah. And the Princeton bench reacts.
Well, they killed the first penalty. Now they still got 30 seconds. Hofstra is deciding, and now here comes Reicheter. So they are going to double team the ball. In these conditions, all it takes is for one guy to slip, and then next thing you know, you've got something cooking.
Romano doing everything he can, but just 10 seconds now left in the foul.
So Hofstra will now retreat. You can see the Princeton bench jumping up and down. They're not trying to stay warm. I think they're actually celebrating, killing off those 2 penalties. You can feel them sensing the moment. And as Currier comes off,
he earned the rest.
The hero of those 2 minutes.
Here's McBride up top. Long pass across. Orban wide, backed up by McDonald. The clock has creeped below the 7-minute mark here in the fourth. Princeton now initiates. Great cut by McBride, great shot. Equally impressive save by Selva. Up to Romano, and they got huge numbers, but McBride on the chase. And there is toe drags. And now they're subbing some guys, plenty of time. Hendrickson and Malavi. I don't know if he knows. Oh, he had a guy behind him.
Huge save there by Selva to key this possession. It was a good cut by McBride, but I do not agree with the decision taking that shot.
Let's look at that save quickly.
Yeah, you'll see here Selva just stand tight, holding that pipe. McBride, that is a low-angle shot. You've got a 3-goal lead. Now is not the time for that shot.
Make him put a shot clock on you, right?
Poor decision. Shot clock or not, it was just a poor decision.
Malave has gone cold shooting-wise right now. Sandgren gobbles that one up. 14th save of the day for Eric Sandgren. Hamler pushes it down to McDonald. And Princeton, Ryan, are they going to play for a shot clock until they get a shot clock?
With a 3-goal lead, you don't need another goal.
Right.
You need the clock to go down. So in this instance, yes, I think you're better off playing, seeing what you can get through some very subtle action like that two-man game. But there's no reason to force a shot that isn't a very, very quality shot. Put the pressure on the referees to dictate when you've got to shoot.
There's your shot clock on at the 4:20 mark.
Now, get your midfielders off, put the ball in the corner, and let your defense go to work.
And we get a violation. Now it's going to be Hofstra ball here in transition. Reichener to Linares. Linares is going to dodge. Almost a little too high, but Von Vargen. And this is Alex Mosier. Mosier, nice feed inside. Linares. Shot just wide. Begley with the backup.
Tough angle there on that shot.
3:37 to go now. Linares gets his defender over pursuing there. He can use that to his advantage. Short stick.
Early slide here by Goldstein. You can see him already half sliding. Linares doing a good job being patient, pulling that matchup out. Heady play there by Linares. Look for Princeton to slide very early.
Just a one-hand pass, ball movement. Shot, Sandgren equals, and a patient clear here by the Tigers. 15 saves for Eric Sandgren. Impressive.
Reichener sensing the moment. It's pretty much just sprinting around the field, trying to find the ball carrier to cause a turnover.
And Selva now out of the goal, looking to double. Gavin McBride up by midfield.
Princeton is in full kill the clock mode here.
Timeout called by Coach Chris Bates.
Princeton University, a research university with a special commitment to teaching, where scholars and students learn from the past and look into the future, where students from many backgrounds prepare for leadership and lives of service, where more than half the student body receives financial aid and grants, not loans, a university of excellence in athletics and the arts and in all that it does. Princeton University, in the nation's service and in the service of all nations.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Clippers Rockets at 8. Spurs Blazers at 10:30 Wednesday on ESPN.
Princeton now with possession coming out of the timeout.
You'll see Hofstra chase here. They'll double the ball, pull Selva out, trying to cause a turnover.
And Zach Currier, like you said, he does so many things well. He does so many things properly. And another timeout by Coach Chris Bates. And Zach Currier is appreciative. Poor kid does all the running. Ryan, Princeton's got one of the toughest schedules in the country. Let's look at what they have coming up, including an ESPN game down at Homewood.
Yeah, they've got some early season heavy hitters with Hopkins and Maryland. You know, those could be critical moving forward if they're going to get an at-large bid. And then obviously the Ivy League is always tough. And starting their season with Penn, who's the reigning champion, is going to be a very tall test. And then, you know, sneaking in that late game, that Lehigh game, you know, last year that was a doozy. But, you know, you look at that, that could be a critical matchup for those two programs to have kind of one more nice little win under their belt as far as tournament time.
And Lehigh was in a lot of people's top 10. Let's look now at Hofstra's schedule. Interesting, Manhattan, a team that Princeton's already defeated. Georgetown went out and put up 12 goals on the Fighting Irish. Ohio State, Providence, St. John's, UMass, and then they get into the meat of the CAA. And I know they cannot wait to get and play Drexel, a team that took them out of the tournament last year in the CAA championship game, triple overtime, and Hofstra had a goal called off in the second overtime of that game. Things would have been a lot different.
Yeah, and that's where they've really kind of made their mark, so to speak, you know, with Coach Tierney, especially kind of taking care of business in the CAA, following in Coach John Danowski's tenure, if you will. He actually has a comparable winning percentage, and I just think that speaks volumes of his continuation of what Coach Danowski has built. And really hats off to Coach Tierney as far as continuing the legacy of the program.
And Chris Bates certainly following a legend. People say you don't want to be the guy that follows the guy, but both of these men, Seth Tierney and Chris Bates, have done quite well. Ambler brawling for possession right now, taking the brunt of some of the Hofstra defensive ire. Adam Hardy comes up with the ground ball briefly, flags fly, and with 1:14 left, Hofstra will go back on the man up. They're down by 3. And now that we're with a minute left, they're man up. Ryan, what are your thoughts on the snowball?
2-5, hold, 30 seconds.
Simple hold on the call. What are your thoughts on Snowball
I thought you
2015?
hit the nail on the head. If you're going to play a game in February in New Jersey, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what you get. So either accept that and realize it, or let's look at the schedule, maybe be a little bit smarter and try to start the season later, as Hendrickson absolutely lets one fly, cuts it down to 2, and Hofstra, they're not going anywhere here, Booker.
Yeah, they love this. Hendrickson punishing the corner. And that's just ball movement, Ryan.
We've said it pretty much all day, but Linares is just picking apart the Princeton man down. They're pretty much just playing 3-on-2 up top. He continues to get the respect of one defenseman, and then just pick your poison. Hendrickson on the left side, Malave on the right side. And
Those passes are right where the shooter wants them, in the pocket, so they can release them.
2-goal game, under a minute. Hofstra, let's see if they can come up something here, Booker.
Linares with 5 assists on the day. And now we get an opportunity. Finn Sullivan, little move shot, just wide.
It's staying in. Let's see if we get a continuation.
And we get a timeout by Seth Tierney with 37 seconds left. Great ball game. And Ryan, let's revisit the following a legend. It's a tough scenario for anybody, but these two guys have done it very admirably.
Absolutely, and I think on top of that, you look at the job that the two legends have done at their new programs. You know, Coach Tierney has taken Denver and turned them into a perennial powerhouse, and Coach Janowski, no one's been more successful down at Duke than he has been. So not only do they have to fill those legends, but it's not like those legends they didn't retire. They're still in the game, and they're still doing unbelievable jobs in their respective programs. So I think not only is there pressure to follow them, but then they're still their peers.
Yes.
So it's kind of a double dose, if you will.
You can't really use them as a resource because you might face them in the playoffs one day. And there they are, Steve Romano and John Reichener. Steve Romano, you love that jacket. Now, Ryan, I know you lent it to him just for a little bit. Is he going to get that back to you after the games? Because it's Saturday night now, Ryan. I mean, come on.
Just good to see some of the personality on these players. But, you know, with 37 seconds left here, Booker, we got a game. We got a game. So let's get back into this here. Linares with Goldstein on Linares. Great matchup here. Razor pick.
Gets a little pick. Linares still, he's going to make something happen. Malavi coming up top. Hendrickson skip pass. Here's Malavi from where he likes it. He went to the bounce shot there, and you can just see the pace leave the ball. A timeout. The referee's coming over the scoreboard. Maybe they let a little bit of clock run. Regardless, we're going to keep everybody out in the snow for a moment. And the referee is still under the tent at midfield. So we're not starting anytime soon, although Sam Linares looks like he's ready to, he's got a hitch in his giddy up right now. Now we're getting a shot of it. They're trying to reset the clock. Official timer, Carmen Dijon Domenico, getting out there, making sure it happens correctly.
Hold it and play from there, all right? That's 1 second.
If I overheard him correctly, I think there's 20 seconds, so they're going to hold the clock for a second.
Rather than set it back, which could bring on all kinds of problems with the snow and the water on the machine. So he's going to let it count 1,000 before he hits go. And he does. Linares sprints right side, has to make something happen quick. Malave pushes it down. Henderson shot. And what's new? Eric Sandgren shuts it down.
The save of the day. That'll do it, Booker. Eric Sandgren, his 16th save of the day to seal it for the Tigers.
A career high for Eric. Great job. And here we go. I've been waiting for somebody to make a snow angel all day. And now the Princeton Tigers, the dude abides. Great matchup between both of these teams. Now, Ryan, what are your lasting impressions walking away from this one?
It's hard to take anything too tangible away from this game, just given the sheer hilarity of the snow. But a couple things stood out. For Princeton, Sandgren, 16 saves. If he can continue and solidify that defense, that is a huge upgrade for them. Zach Currier, I thought, was the best player for Princeton today. So if he can continue that and they can incorporate those 3 players that were out, this is a big early season win for them. Hofstra just needs to regroup, pull things together, and make a run in the CAA.
Once again, our final score from class of 1952 Stadium. It's Princeton 14, Hofstra 12.